Thanks for checking out this review of the Dominique Cosmetics Beautiful Mess Liquid Eyeshadow. These ones that I've got are Multichrome liquid eyeshadows. I wanted to try these and compare them to the Natasha Denona Chromium eyeshadows that I reviewed. I'll put the link here to the video and in the description box. I'll do some swatches and looks with both of these. Some of you may know that Dominique Cosmetics is a brand created by beauty YouTuber Kristen Dominique. This makeup is listed as cruelty-free under PETA. The first shade I tried is called Pretty Wild. It's got a warm orange, gold and a green shift. You can see a little bit of blue inside the holder, but you can't see that shift really on the eyes or on the swatch. These eyeshadows are a little bit more affordable than the Natasha Denona Chromium eyeshadows, and you get almost 3 times as much. In terms of consistency, I found them to be very much the same. This is how it swatches. You can see the orange to gold shift in the swatch. There's a little bit of texture, not totally smooth, so it might need a little bit of work building up on the eyes. As I rub the product here, you can get a smooth application. That can look really nice. Here you can also see what the shift looks like under darker lighting. For this first look, I'm going to try and just use this eyeshadow to try and create something smooth and simple. For this, I tried patting it on with a single coat to see if I can blend it evenly. It wasn't 100% easy to make it smooth. It needs a bit of time to dry, but it was simple enough. I finished it off with a gel black eyeliner from Physicians Formula at the top and a pixie brown eye pencil at the bottom. I also used a gold eyeshadow as a liner between the inner corner of my eyes down to the pixie brown eyeliner. And topped it off with mascara. This one I'm using is the Tarte's Light Cameras and Lashes one. That's the look just using the eyeshadow. I did find it quite hard to apply a simple, thin, even layer. So you can see some slight patches on the eyelid, but because it's a soft look, it's not so noticeable, it's quite subtle. And as a thin layer, you can see the shift is quite subtle too. So for the second look, again, I'm just going to use this eyeshadow, but I'm going to do a much more block solid look. I'm just speeding up the process, but you can see this time I found it a bit easier to use the wand. Occasionally I had to tidy up with my fingers. When I finish this look off, you'll be able to see that I use a black eyeliner pencil to line the top inner waterline for depth. I used the number 7 Stay Perfect, and at the bottom I added like an eyeshadow with a magenta shade, transitioning to a gold shade at the bottom. I use the KVD Beauty Tattoo eyeliner for the wing, curl the lashes, and then finish off with mascara. And that's the final look. It's definitely easier to make it even with building a layer. Of course, it's a lot easier here to see the gold, orange, green shift. It's also quite a wearable look. You can pair it with a light lip gloss or even a bold lipstick. All the brand promo photos of these type of multichrome liquid eyeshadows are quite exaggerated. As standalone, I think they're a lot more subtle in real life. So I tried to top up this look by adding some eyeshadow to see if I create some more depth to the multichrome. I think you can make more versatile looks this way as well. I tried to make one of those sunset eye looks as well. I don't know if you can see, but you can't build it too much because that dried liquid eyeshadow layer can move with the skin and make it look crusty. So that's a few looks with the Pretty Wild shade so far. Now I'm going to look at this shade called Electric Soul. When you see it in a concentrated form like this, you can see the purple and green shift. Packaging is really nice. It's got a sleek design and a nice holographic touch there with a little slogan, "Be Your Kind of Beautiful." It's definitely beautiful to look at. This is how it swatches. Again, here is a soft look with the eyeshadow itself. I'll just show you a quick speed edit so you get the gist of it. To finish off, I curled my eyelashes and applied mascara as usual. Just something different here, I used Colourpop's gel eyeliner in a pastel icebreaker shade. I then used the Morphe eyeliner pencil in the teal shade Locket to transition towards the outer waterline. So that's the finished look, and I felt this Electric Soul shade was a lot better to apply than the Pretty Wild one. It looks more even. I like the subtle shift in the colour. Yeah, I prefer this one. It performed much better for me. So here's the second look with the block solid colour. I do notice the way these liquid eyeshadows dry on the skin. If your eyelid skin is loose like mine, it will move around and crease quite a bit, the thicker the layer is. I decided to try pairing this with a really dark eyeliner look, so really black eyeliner, pencil at the bottom, a liquid eyeliner at the top, and then smudge that out. A bit like the eyes you see in those beautiful Egyptian hieroglyphics, with a bit more of my amateur take on it. But you can see the purple to green shift is most noticeable when you've got more extreme lighting and shadow transitions reflecting on the face. Again, I'll show you another look pairing the Multichrome liquid eyeshadow with normal matte powder shadows. Here I'm mainly using my Lethal Cosmetics single eyeshadows in a custom palette I made. For this, I just use a brush to pat on the multichrome on the eyelid, kinda how shimmers are often used in looks. And I finish this up in a similar way to my other looks. And that's the final look, and as you can see, that multichrome shadow adds that extra depth with that shift on the eyelid. It's subtle but still noticeable. And now I'm going to show you my final look using both of those multichrome eyeshadows in a slightly different way. Again, I'm using some Lethal Cosmetics single eyeshadows in one of my custom palettes. So here I tried using the multichrome liquid eyeshadows as liners using a thin brush to see how they look like and if they shift. I did have to pat and touch it up a bit because it was quite difficult to do an even application. I finish up as usual, but making a bit more of a dramatic effect with the liquid eyeliner. I did top up the multichrome line and I kind of overlapped it with the top eyeliner wing. That literally was me winging it. And that's the final look. I don't know how noticeable the shift is, but the orange and green shades still look pretty. I thought it would be interesting to compare these with the Natasha Denona Chromium eyeshadows, as they're both multichrome liquid eyeshadows released a similar time. As you can see from these swatches, I think the Dominique Cosmetics ones are a lot lighter and brighter compared to the Natasha Denona Chromium shades I bought, which are a lot darker and deeper. As I mentioned before, the Dominique Cosmetics Beautiful Mess eyeshadow is a lot cheaper than the Natasha Denona Chromium eyeshadows. In the Beautiful Mess eyeshadows, you get 8ml, Chromium ones you get 2.5ml, but both products only last 6 months. My final thoughts on the Dominique Cosmetics Beautiful Mess liquid eye paints are that they're really pretty and have a nice subtle shift. The design of the packaging is really beautiful and sleek, but with my experience so far with the liquid eyeshadows is that they're not easy to apply evenly. But if you don't mind working with that and you're used to liquid eyeshadows, these are pretty good. Let me know what you think. Have you tried these before? Comment below with your thoughts. Thanks for watching.